How is everybody doing? L.A. Kendrick with another tale from the vault of Would You Dare? And we're back, right? So we're back. And what I want to share with you guys again, I know we went over the whole thing with Bradshaw Ranch, but I'm just saying there was some stuff there that I just can't put my finger on. And I just got through cutting the grass. So, and again, y'all know I'm always up early. Been up since 2 a.m. So I can't quite shake what we saw at Bradshaw Ranch. Again, we saw the big four, and I've even got footage where when I was at Area 51, went to Area 51, on the way back, we actually caught a U.F.O. We talk about everything supernatural, extraterrestrial, ultra-dimensional, demons, serial killers, conspiracy theories, you name it, we talk about it here. Aliens, Bigfoot, cryptids. We talk about it here because, again, there should always be a place where you can go and talk about stuff that you've seen and not be judged or ridiculed about, because it's just cool to do a lot of this stuff. And again, so much of this stuff is actually factual, but you just don't know or have anywhere to go to talk about it, right? And there is an awful lot of gatekeepers. There is a lot of gatekeepers. That's why when I go out and I do these things, I ask you guys, where should I go? Where should I travel to? And that way, I get an authentic place to go and to visit, right? Because again, I've seen some of the craziest stuff you'll ever see. And a lot of times I don't talk about it. And I just pretty much just let it, you know how you let it come. I let it come as it comes. And then I'll share bits and pieces about what I've seen, what I've been through. Hey, Pink Unicorn. Yeah, been busy, man. Working on that new book. We got a new horror novel coming out next month. It'll be the 11th one from the vault. Oh, would you dare? Some more scary stuff to talk about. And we keep putting the work out there. And also we'll have that animated comic book that that the fans were requesting. We'll have that out this month, and I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna have it posted for next month. But yeah, I mean, good to see you. And again, I know you still having issues, maybe still having issues from when you went to sleep. Oh, your sleeping patterns because of what you saw. I think what's really frustrating, Pink Unicorn, again, is because you're a sub and you went out with me. And I really can't stress to people enough. Once you see what the things that we saw, again, I think this is one of your first times ever seeing these things. I've been seeing a lot of these things like UFOs, U.A.Ps, as far back as I can remember. I remember the first time I saw one, I was flying back to Seattle, and we were over Salt Lake City. I remember the at the time the pilots would always call out what state you were in or what they were flying over, and what city you were flying over, and they said we were over Salt Lake City, and I swear I saw this little ball with no wings, black and silverish. Well, it had a shine to it. It was just coming by the plane, just getting it. I mean, it wasn't going super fast or anything like that, but it was just like almost like at the same pace as the plane, but it had no wings. I don't understand how it was propelled, propulsion or anything like that. But what we saw, what me and you saw, man, I mean, just looking up and seeing it. And a lot of these places, like if I go to like a Bigfoot convention, some of these places are kind of sketchy and you don't really want to go without, say the fellas, and it's hard to get the fellas to go with you. And you got to get in and get out. You don't want me hanging around trying to see what's what and what's going to be this and what's going to be that. So today I'm going to show what I saw at Area 51 when I left. The funny thing about some of these UFO sightings, right? The funny thing about some of this stuff, the supernatural, the paranormal stuff, right, is that you always somehow the camera starts doing weird stuff. And I'm gonna show you guys when I went to Roswell, what had happened. And I'm just trying to tie all of these things in because for me, it's it's something that you just don't see. You don't see every day. There's not a lot of people that's gonna, want to talk about or believe what you've seen. So the best thing you can do is try to get footage, and it's hard sometimes to get footage, especially with what we saw in the mountains in Sedona. Just like I said, just looking up. And let me, what I want to do. Let me find it here. Let me let me try something here. Let me make sure I do this right. Um, what we what we've seen. Um, Let me know if you can still see me. Let me see here. I'm gonna do the watch later. Hopefully, the watch later will be. I'm gonna try to do this watch later stuff, right? Because I should have had it. I thought I had everything set up and ready to go, and hopefully it is up and ready to go, right? Um. Okay. Now again, this first part, right? Let me see if I can pull it up here. I should be able to pull it up with the studio. Let me see. Top hands. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let's see, it says share screen. Let me see if I can pull it up. If I can hold tight, you guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. Cancel that. What I want to show you guys is what I saw. We this is what we saw at Bradshaw Ranch, right? And since I got a live audience, let me show you what we saw at Bradshaw Ranch. And it's just known for all kinds of crazy supernatural activity. And again, you guys be really clear and listen really pay really close attention, okay? The volume is kind of low, so just really check that.
Well, I can't see it now. It disappeared.
Now the sky is full of stars that you can't see with the naked eye, right?
Yeah, you'll see more of it with the night vision goggles.
And I'm looking. What I might do, I might say,
I need mine. I'm gonna go get my cell phone. I'm gonna use the app, the Stellarium app.
okay, let me pause it for a second. I want to show you guys something. Okay, what I'm showing here is what we saw, what we witnessed, right? This is what we saw and witnessed. It was dark, it was a half moon, and right as he's talking to me about the UFO that we had just seen. He shined a laser on it, pointed, he said, put on the night vision goggles, look up and see if you see anything floating around. There were a lot of things floating around, right? He showed that was a satellite or that was an airplane or whatever, because his app showed it, right? But when he pointed this laser at a particular point, right, it was, like I said again, it was just floating. And then conveniently, when he hit it with the laser, it stopped, it went up, it did like a skip and skip move, and it just started doing this little weird uh, pattern, and then it came back to the original starting point and they floated off, and then it disappeared. And there were like 4 of those there at the time. We saw a total of 5, and I'm trying to make sure, like I say, I want to. His audio is low. It's low, so let me see if I can. I'm trying to give it as much volume as I can. And we are here where they say energy vortexes, Bigfoot, UFOs, things along those lines. And a moment ago, in this space, there's 2 lights here. You guys, there are 2 lights here, but you can't see. You can see them with the naked eye, but there's one in the middle that you can't see unless you have the night vision goggles. And that's what I just used a moment ago. And I'm telling you, this is ultimately impressive.
And
So I'm gonna fast forward. Okay, I'm gonna jump ahead. Let me jump right here.
okay.
Okay, right over here.
That's him showing us something on his satellite imagery that he had.
Tell you guys, get out and see the world. But if you can't, I'll take you out here and I'll show you. You can vicariously do this through me. And yeah.
Because what I don't want to, I don't like talking while.
Now, I'll show you stuff that might get scrubbed later, but
Okay, let me
here we go.
let me get to. I want to get to the good stuff, right?
Okay.
This for some reason every time.
Yeah, something's moving
when
in.
you're trying
Right
to
there.
show stuff on YouTube, stuff like UFO stuff, images that you've
They
seen.
get up to those speeds.
Every single time.
Now, some of these satellites are about the
seems like
size of a
something
Rubik's
always
cube.
starts. It
Okay.
starts buffering.
Others
Doing all
are.
this weird stuff. And
He
so,
did not know what it was. It's so far up anyway.
that's me trying to get images through the night vision goggles.
Now, this will show you constellations on the other side of the Earth. This
Okay.
one's down there.
Okay.
It's on the other side. There's Canis Major. I'm going to zoom in.
Now this.
It always at the mouth of Canis Major.
You guys look really close
you
here.
See it?
Yeah.
It's blue. There it is. This is live. There it is.
Now that.
Look at that.
He doesn't know what that is. But it's on his it's on his app, and he had some people that were higher up in like some type of military organization that he had on his tour when he was talking to those individuals, and they didn't even know what that thing was. So again, I try not to talk while these videos are being played because I don't want to take away from what you guys are trying to learn or what you got and showing you guys what I've been exposed to.
I had a ComSat guy on my tour once. He didn't know what that was.
We don't even know what
it. We're speculating about it. It could be a portal. Huge satellite. It has to be big, whatever it is, or one of our secret space stations. Now they might scrub it, but I've already taken screenshots and shared it with a lot of people. So if they scrub it, we'll still have it.
Still something there. That's probably just regular flight.
What I want to do.
If it's blinking, it's commercial or military aircraft.
I'm gonna stop that. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing that, right? So what I want to get to, let me stop it. Okay. So what I want to get to now is let me stop sharing this. Let me shrink it down. Okay, so just that little piece right there, right? But I want to show you the Roswell footage, okay? Even at this place where we were at here, right? This was another thing that was weird. Again, every single time, I kid you guys not. Now, when I went to Roswell, the same thing happened. When I went to Roswell was the first time it happened with the camera. And you guys be the judge for yourself on this. But when I went to Bradshaw Ranch, with me and Pink Unicorn went to Bradshaw Ranch, that place is a hotbed for the crazy stuff, man. So what we saw there was I kept trying to take pictures. Now I took pictures with the phone, and every they said take pictures, so you may occasionally catch something supernatural if you play it back. or you look at the film, the pictures that you snap. And I didn't see anything. I got the pictures here, but I didn't see anything. But they said also, I was trying to just make a video of what I had seen in the sky and what was going on in the sky, right? It would not let me shut down. Brand new memory card, brand new batteries, everything was brand new, right? But this is what happened when I went to Roswell. Just saying, this is the weirdest thing that happened when I went to Roswell, New Mexico. So you guys, this should be a little bit clearer because it's more light outside. And this was the day.
The tail from the bottle, would you dare? Now, didn't I tell you guys I had a treat for you?
Oh, come on.
Well, I actually have a treat for you. You know, I've been traveling a lot these last couple of days, trying to get stuff in and get stories. But check this out. Check this out. Guess where I'm at? Bing, bam, boom. Don't just talk about it, I'll be about it. I'm right here. And we'll add this story to the vault. All right?
See, now this is a
long time coming. I got a lot more places that I want to travel to. Just got back from California. Seeing the giant sequoias. My birthday's coming up in a couple of weeks. So what I'm trying to do is I'm basically making sure that I give you guys some incredible stories and that you're
now
on the right channel. A lot of people have channels.
Do not understand why it's buffering and doing all this weird stuff, right? I don't understand it. It's it's always frustrating when this happens, right? Because it does it every time I'm trying to do something with YouTube, it does this every time, especially when it comes to speaking about what we talk about on Would You Dare, right? It's almost like somebody doesn't want it to be talked about or spoken about it. Again, we have a lot of gatekeepers out there, right? So what was going on in Roswell, the glitching that you're seeing, that's not what was glitching. This is just the buffering for some reason with this YouTube connection. I don't know what's going on. But the Roswell, when we're at Roswell, I was trying to tell the story of Jesse Marcellus, and you guys remember the original crash site for the UFOs, the aliens, and whatnot. It actually happened in Corona, New Mexico. We were just coming back from Corona. This was early in the morning, so we were just coming back from that. And after coming from California with the giant sequoias and doing some Bigfoot hunting or whatever you want to call it, right? Bucket list stuff. So when we were coming in, we decided to stop at Roswell, and this is what we were seeing. And again, what's troubling is, like I said, it's always something weird, because what I'm trying to display here is how the cameras seem to act when you get around allegedly alien technology or areas. So let me
How's everybody doing today? This is L.A. Kendrick with another tale from the vault of Would You Dare. Now, didn't I tell you guys I had a treat for you? Well, I actually have a treat for you. You know, I've been traveling a lot these last couple of days, trying to get stuff
you guys let me
in and get stories.
let me know.
But check this out.
If you guys can see me like this, because it was doing okay until I switched.
Check this out. Guess where I'm at? Bing, bam, boom. Don't just talk about it, I'll be about it. I'm right here. And we'll add this story to the vault. All right? Been a long time coming. I got a lot more places that I want to travel to. Just got back from California. Seeing the giant sequoias.
Let me push it up a little
and
bit.
You're on the right channel. A lot of people have channels. They don't get out and do the work. They just sit behind things, and that's fine. Sit back and do what you got to do. But I'm out here living it. I'm out here doing it. And again, I am in Roswell, New Mexico. So if you haven't heard the story, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown of it. It's the 4th of July. So the party don't start till you walk in, and now that you're here, let's begin. Give you
it's glitching out.
A little bit of history. I'm pretty sure you guys have all heard the story. Remember, with a grain of it, We're not changing a thing. But I believe you guys know some of the story. So I'm gonna keep looking at. Let me see. The Roswell incident begins on June 24th, 1947, when pilot Keith Arnold was flying over the Cascade Mountains of Washington State in the U.S. helping research for a crashed military aircraft. When he saw 9 crashing objects flying in a formation at a height of around 3 kilometers, an estimated speed of approximately 1,900 kilometers per hour, seemed impossible at the time. But what I want to do is I want to skip off and I want to go straight to the reason that I'm here. On July the 7th, local rancher named Mac Brazel contacted the sheriff in Roswell to say he debris spread over his ranch. But hadn't thought much of it until the stories about flying saucers emerged, thinking that there might be a connection and getting a recent thunderstorm. So a storm happened and it hit the UFO. He brought some samples of the debris and went to a nearby Army base. Intelligence officer Jesse Marcel went to the crash with Brazel and recovered the military base's public information officer Walter Hart worked with a local journalist, a news wire report about the event. The many rumors were being. Let me see. I lost where it's at. Became reality yesterday when the intelligence officer of the 509th 8th Air Force Roswell Army Airfield was fortunate enough to gain possession of a disc through the corporate, one of the local ranchers and the sheriff's office of Chaves County. The flying object landed on time last week. Not having phone facilities, the rancher stored the disc until such time as he was able to contact the sheriff's office, who in turn, Major Jesse Marcel of the 509th Bomb Group Intelligence Office taken, and the disc was picked up at the rancher's home. It was inspected at Roswell Airfield and subsequently loaned by Major Marcel to higher headquarters. Definitely trying to get this thing out of the screen and keep saying visit. Okay, so this is one of the articles I gave you hundreds of times. Within 24 hours, there was a stunning development. In a complete reversal of position regarding the Roswell, the U.S. military said a mistake had been made and that a flying saucer was a crashed weather balloon. Let me skip some stuff around here. A series of photos published showing Remy Marcel and other military personnel holding some of the debris. Sure enough, it looked pretty uninspiring. It was entirely consistent with the tinfoil explanation. And with the 24/7 news cycle, internet, social media, and activist community UFO researchers, as such a turnaround will no doubt cause controversy and conspiracy theories on a massive scale. This is that the 509th Bomb Group was the only atomic bomb capable squadron anywhere in the world at the time. Imagine these elite personnel, many of whom were familiar with weather balloons, being fooled in this way. We all know more, but the post-war America was different from today, and in that calmer, more trusting of authority area, the weather balloon explanation was almost unrivaled, was universally believed. All right, then there's another part of the article. It's a long article where the plot thickens. Let me see. The story of the Roswell crash was rediscovered in 1988 by nuclear physicist turned ufologist Stanton Friedman, R.I.P., who was tipped off that it had an interesting story to tell, none other than Jesse Marcel. Marcel told Friedman the weather balloon explanation had been a cover story and that the photos had been staged with weather balloon debris substituting for real wreckage. And let me walk while I'm talking, trying to make sure I'm doing this properly for you guys. He claimed everyone involved in the retrieval was clear the object had indeed been an extraterrestrial spaceship. Next few years, researchers dug deeper into the mystery, tracking down many of the key players, locating additional witnesses, and happened. A number of retired military personnel who've been based at Roswell, of the crash spacecraft narrative, and had their own details. Skeptics searches what they wanted to hear, writing themselves into the story.
Now it just stopped on its own. It literally just stopped on its own. Now we were doing our thing, and it just stopped on its own. It was wild. It was. I thought I was still talking and still explaining what was going on, but I tell you what, it stopped. The person that was with me reviewed the film and said that you don't have any more film, or you've been talking for X amount of time and there's nothing left. And I was like, oh man. So, hey, you guys don't hit that like button. You might come up with a Powerball number for next week, so you don't want to do that. So don't hit the like button. It might give you some free cable, so don't hit that like button when you come in here. Let me see. That's what I found that was weird. And now I'm trying to get you guys what I can get you really, because I want you guys to see what I saw. And I'm going to take you guys to Area 51. Let me take you guys to Area 51. Let me stop sharing that screen. I want to take you guys to Area 51 where I'd gone and let me close this out. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Area 51, pull up Area 51, right? And this is because everybody was like, oh, well, go to Area 51. So I went. This is the first part.
I would love to leave some stuff. I'm telling you guys, you know how we do. And as I always state, I always deliver, right? You don't just talk about some of this stuff. You got to get out here and actually see this stuff.
This is the
desert. That's what I'm doing. All right.
So
just in case some of you guys can't get out, you can live it through this video. And I'm going to try. Hopefully, the live stream went well. I'm speaking ahead of time, but it is absolutely dead quiet out here.
Thank you, guys. Let me see.
And that is the highway, the extraterrestrial highway.
So did you guys?
Kendrick, out here. All right. You can see what I told you guys I was going to come to see. Right. Again, this is just the birthday trip that I'm doing, and I am out here on the extraterrestrial highway in Nevada. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right. And from what I'm understanding, I think, let me see what's on the door here. They say they open at 9 a.m., but we got to get in and get out. I don't see the mailbox because I would love to leave some stuff.
Fast forward.
I'm telling you guys, you know how we do. You guys make sure.
You guys can, when you sign and when you follow me on this, you can go to my playlist.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
LA Kendrick,
I'll be back.
Without interruption.
But that's the highway. Iconic as it gets. We bringing you the heavy.
I was absolutely. So let me see. So we went through that, right? So now what I want to share with you guys.
All my friends and colleagues have all passed away.
Okay. Now, again, I'm just giving bits and pieces and just leading up to where we were at. Okay. So this is us about to go to the back gate.
Y'all see it. You can't say I haven't been here. Extraterrestrial highway from L.A. Kendrick. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Work with me. There it is. There it is. And here I am.
Thanks for hitting that like button. Appreciate you. I appreciate you very much.
You can't get out this car without these flies trying to pack you off, man, and make you a story. Let me see if I can do this real quick.
We're in Rachel, New Mexico. I'm missing my map. Let's show you guys the map. Oh, slipping. There I'm running to the sign. Mountains in the background. My birthday. I think it was my birthday that day too. I'm really just having the time of my life. Seeing these places, they really exist, and just getting out and just seeing it, you know? So now I'm going to show you guys the.
You guys followers of the work, as you can see.
So
y'all see it. I haven't been here at Extraterrestrial High.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you the back gate, right? This is screen. Screen pitch black. Oh, okay. You know, again, what's crazy, Pink Unicorn? I'm trying my best. You've seen it. You've been enough with enough live streams with me. You know what I'm talking about. Every time we try to do something or put this information out and share with the audience what we've seen as far as when I go to these places, extraterrestrial, Bigfoot, whatever, the YouTube always starts glitching, and I don't understand that. I don't understand it at all. We're gonna try. Let me try this. Let me try to share the Area 51, and it's like this is what troubles me when I try to share it on this page. It goes. I think you saying it's going black, but I'm thinking that it's when I show the share page without linking it up to this one, it doesn't seem to be buffering or anything like that. Let me try something. Let me try it again. This is us at Area 51 at the back gate. This is the back gate, Area 51.
Just like I promised you guys, guess where we're at?
See?
Nevada, Area 51. I don't play, you guys. I don't talk about it. I be about it.
You see what I mean? Like if I this is crazy. This is so
we're at the back gate, I think. But you can see the cameras, you can see the warning sign.
It doesn't.
It flies. The mountains in the background.
It never does this any other time. I'm telling you.
This is Area 51. This is as far as you can get into the facility, obviously. And this is pretty impressive.
Is it dark or is it
impressive, man?
Is it still dark?
Area 51. This is as far as you can get into the facility, obviously. And this is pretty impressive, man. I'm telling you, this is impressive. Even though you can't do a whole lot or see a whole lot, you know, I've been warned not to touch anything or go too far or do any crazy stuff that you see people do. But again, we've come a long, long way. And like I said, you can see that was in the background over there, the backdrop.
And that is my trusty camera.
Put off on.
Those are the barbed wire fences where you can't get inside. What I found that was really weird.
All of this, and I almost turned around because I thought that they would give me bad directions, and I didn't want to end up in a horror movie. But as you can see, obviously, you can see clearly where we're at.
The gate was.
This is for you guys. All of you guys that support the work and stand by me. This is what I do. I'm gonna make sure that you guys, actually have things that we can touch on, we can talk about, and this is exciting. This is dynamic energy here. Okay.
I was so excited.
This is amazing. Period. Another thing to knock off my bucket list. So I don't know how close to get, but I don't want to get too close. I want to stand my ground and respect the federales. And I'm excited. And again, sometimes when you're doing this stuff live, it's really, really tough to it's just real tough to,
We did it. I was
to
actually
control your excitement and be prolific with your speaking. Like I said, you can see the signs clearly. Cameras.
This is frustrating. And
she says every now and then that camera will move, and maybe there's nobody there today, or maybe we're not fortunate enough for that at this point in time. But like I said, man, look at the vast area out here, and I can't even imagine not seeing something on a clear night, because they were telling me at the little alien hotel that they see stuff all the time, like jets and other stuff. And then there's a book inside of the little alien hotel that I was trying to stay in last night, but I couldn't. They were showing how they were completely showing there's a book inside, right, that shows things that people have seen and what they've seen when they come out here and been out here in Nevada and whatnot. So that's what I find impressive about what we're doing here. And again, I mean, the gate is up. And again, I ain't gonna go past the gate because I don't want to get, messed up. And then next thing you know, I'm in the gate on the other side and I'm going to jail, prison, whatever. But I'm here. I'm here.
You can never say that doesn't exist because you're looking at Area 51 right there.
I'm a guy that'll get out and make stuff happen when I have free time. And again, today is my birthday. So yeah. I'm definitely marking this off on my bucket list. And this is one of the gates to enter. And it's a nasty, long, dirty road trying to get in here. That road all the way back there. And that's about it. That's all there is to see here. And again, I wish I could have been here at night to see this, but I got to get back. Got to go back to reality and work. and my co-pilot has to get back and she has to work. She's a real trooper. She's a real good road dog. So not road dog in the bad sense, or the negative sense. So don't get it twisted. But yeah, look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this. Out here at Area 51, Nevada.
This
Drove a long way.
This buffer just is killing me, man. It's really killing me.
But I can't, you can say one thing about me. Our writer, the guy that we're subscribed to, that we follow, he gets out and makes stuff happen. So we're gonna you guys should make this thing go viral. Area 51.
It was tough getting there. Those mountains are something else, man.
And this is one for the books on Would You Dare.
Let me pause it for a second. Okay, so you guys are seeing everything. You're seeing the gate. You're seeing all the stuff, right? You're seeing the mountains and the gate. They call it the back gate. So it was like 15, I think it was between 12 and 15 miles from the little alien. I had stayed at this place called the Alamo Inn because the little alien didn't have any more rooms. And when we got there, the guy at the Alamo Inn, that's a nice hotel. If you guys want to stop there, very nice, very clean. It was just a great hotel. Wasn't anything fancy. It was just, just a basic hotel, and it was just very accommodating. And he gave me a map. He told me how to get there, and we followed his direction to get to Rachel, which is where we're at here. And the bad thing about it, again, if your car breaks down and you get past Rachel, you're in a world of hurt. So if you're going to go in the daytime, so at least you have time to get set up. But if you go and it's getting dark, man, you're in a world of hurt, because I think the nearest gas station, I think once you get past so far, I believe it's either 50 miles or 100 miles to the next gas station. So you're going to be out there walking or sitting in your car waiting to get picked up or what have you. So that's what this was about. That's what we were doing here. Let me try to tighten this up. Let me try to wrap this part up so I can show you guys the
Yep, definitely one for the history books. Would You Dare? I was here, and I took you guys on a journey with me. Those of you who have not been out here or seen this, I'm right here.
That's that secret military base that they keep talking about.
I don't see any of the lethal force signs or anything
You're looking at it
like that, but I'm pretty sure it's different. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are some, but
the gate was wide open.
I'm really trying to figure out why the gate is up. I don't know. I'm not understanding that. I would think that they would have it closed, but the gate is actually up. So but you still can't get past anything. It's still gonna. Still got another gate that you have to go through, and a couple more checkpoints up further. There's a couple more checkpoints up there.
I didn't see the camel.
So I don't know where that leads.
Keep talking about either.
So
again, once you
guys were with me,
you subscribe to the channel. Right?
Would you dare?
You'll be able to go to the playlist. Go to the.
Want to come out here and be with me on this adventure in 102 degrees
alien stuff. You'll be able to see everything without it doing all this weird buffering. So you'll be able to see that there. And
I'm too excited to really articulate what
and hit that like button, or don't hit the like button.
I'm feeling
really appreciate
right now, but I'm gonna leave it at that.
So we can break loose from some of these gatekeepers. There's too many gatekeepers.
Thank you for going on this journey for me, with me.
So they can have all the information for themselves.
With me. And remember, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right? We're Area 51. Like, share, comment, and subscribe with you guys.
I'm gonna jump ahead.
That's pretty cool. You never know what's lurking in the dark.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I'm torching you guys enough as it is.
Waiting to make you a story.
So what I'm gonna
and this has been LA.
I'm gonna stop sharing this. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do, right? Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys the UFO. We were leaving the back gate, and you're gonna see it. I'm gonna pause it, and I'm gonna circle around it. This thing wasn't on the windshield. It never moved. It just kind of sat there, and it was right there within the car view the whole time. And one of you guys had pointed it out. So let me show you guys this. Okay. Okay. So you guys can probably already see it. Let me see here. Share. Let me share it. Okay. We're leaving Area 51 right now. So let me show you where it's live stream it. Stream it, you guys, but there's no image right there. Okay. When the live image gets out of the screen, you should. Okay, so behind the live stream image here, if you guys can see it, it's right there. Whatever that is, it's right there. Can't miss it. And if you can see this, if you can see me, I hope you can see me pointing with that, but there it is. Cylindrical in shape, metallic in color. Reception out here. So couldn't live stream it. And I apologize, because I definitely want to live stream it and have you guys like right there sharing the moment. Hopefully these videos will do. Hopefully these videos will do. And you guys will be able to share in the, y'all don't know how frustrating this is, man. The experience. Anytime I'm talking about U.F.O, aliens, Bigfoot, stuff like that, I'm being humble. I can do a video about, I can do a live about exercising and training and all that stuff. None of this talking about glitches out or anything like that. But and things like this, UFOs, and because when I try to live stream this in person, you know, sci-fi, cryptic, everything that we see, but you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this. And I from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you guys. So you can see the mountain range, and the mountains. You can see everything. So I've actually got footage where we go to the gate. You've already seen that. I think you should have already. Oh, this is frustrating.
have seen that by now. I should have uploaded it already, but in case you didn't go back and check it out, it's a Would You Dare episode. And again,
I don't get it.
thank you guys
I don't get it.
for coming on this journey with me. Let me get on this road going back here. There's a beast where you can't go any speed to get out of here. So
I got AT&T high-speed internet.
there's that.
Fiber optic.
And
This is what we get.
where we're at.
Come on, man.
Again, thank you.
Come on, man.
LA Kendrick, bringing you the heavy. Just like I promised you guys.
Frustrating. That is so. I mean, man, this is so frustrating, right? Because one thing about it, like I say, if you subscribe to the channel, you'll be able to go to where it says alien stuff. Open it to the public. I mean, to the subscribers, and you can only look at it if you subscribe to the channel. You'll see all the weird stuff that we've seen that I could actually record and get on film. Bigfoot tracks, house, you name it, we got it. We tracked it. We've seen it. And that's why, again, what are these things that keep flying in the sky? It's been flying around for whatever. So, some people will say, well, that it's our technology. Yeah, that could be possible now. But what about back in the day? What about back in the gap when the technology that we had was very, very, very limited? Because fiber optics didn't come until after 1947, the Roswell crash. I think maybe 2 years after. And then it just accelerated with the transistors and the capacitors that was advancing computer speeds. We didn't have any of that technology at first. And then all of a sudden the Roswell crash happens and everything starts popping off. I mean, it just makes you think. And again, when you get out and you see the things that we saw, again, I told Pink Unicorn at the time, I said, look, when you get this, when you sit home and you got time to process this, it's gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you hard because you're gonna realize that a lot of things that you thought was just myth and legend is actually true. It's actually legit. It's actually real. And once you see it, you can never unsee it. And again, we saw a total of 5 different UFOs. We saw ghosts, UFOs, portals opening up, and possible Bigfoot around. The howl to the right and the scream to the left going down the mountain. It was just weird, man. I'm telling you. I wish I had answers, but again, I don't have to be convinced. I've seen some of the stuff. I've seen a lot of the stuff with my own 2 eyes. And that's why I try to get out and verify, not just sit like a lot of people sit behind the keyboard and just talk, chop it up, or whatever, right? I legit go out and bring you back footage, and I show you what I've seen, and I try to share with you my experiences. And again, that's what we do with Would You Dare. Don't forget to get the latest book, Rundown Town, that's out right now. And we'll have Demon Streamer out next month for the spooky month, right? We've got kids novels as well, spooky stuff for the kids novels. It's like Goosebumps, Scooby-Doo, 3 kids that are just brilliant in everything that they do. And again, you guys, I have a video for that tomorrow to advertise, that you guys, let you guys know. I would like to do it right here, right now for a first time run, but I'm pretty sure it's going to glitch and mess it up. Because look at it now, stream is perfect. There's no glitching. Seems to be working pretty well right now. So again, I do apologize. I'm very disappointed in the stream because I wanted to share and bounce some questions off you guys if you had any questions. But again, some of these places that you go into when you're trying to go, get information and just see if these things exist, or just to take in a partake in the events, it can kind of be a little risque, because sometimes you go to these places like Eastern Texas, and you don't want to get caught there and be the only one. And you guys know how it works. I don't have to. You guys are adults. I ain't got to explain it to you. You know what I'm talking about. But again, as I said, there are a lot of gatekeepers that try to suppress smaller channels, right? And I'm a fitness trainer as well. But again, I've seen some stuff. I've seen the ghosts. I've seen the Bigfoot tracks. I've been all over the world checking out these things. And I very seldom have been. There's a few times I've been disappointed, but like I said, the last trip to Sedona, Arizona, I'm still baffled and dumbfounded as to what I saw, as to what we saw. Even though I already knew, I've never seen all four at the same time. I've never seen 4 events at the same time, and trying to make sense out of it, and trying to process all that. It was impressive and amazing at the same time. And then I kept thinking, will I be able to get it and show you guys what I saw? And I think we did pretty good. And again, I don't want to drag this stream out too long, because again, I'm very disappointed in how it did. It kept buffering, and you guys see me do videos left and right. No glitching, no buffering. If I'm talking about fitness stuff, perfect. No, none of this. As soon as I try to live stream and share screen with either a live stream and it doesn't go through, it doesn't work, it shuts down. Or when I try to live stream and share with you the footage and things that we caught on film, it won't let it go through. So I apologize. And let me get out of here. I appreciate you guys for stopping in, and I'm just looking to do more things. And again, I even wanted to show you guys the thing that crashed and streaked across the side of the road, and talk about that as well. It left a fire trail for at least 2 or 3 football fields lengthwise. And when I talked to the cop, he didn't have an answer. So again, I'm bummed out a little bit, because again, I just feel like we should have been able to share more. But it's been almost an hour. And again, I don't want to torture you guys any more than what the torture is. So I don't get it. I just don't get it. So maybe next time we'll have a better connection. Highly unlikely we'll have a better connection. But like I said, for right now, let me get on. I'm really disappointed. I'm a little ticked off right now. I'm really, there's stuff out there that we don't understand, that a lot of people don't know that's going on, or they just keep hearing about it in the news, like the what is it, 831 or 831, whatever that is out there flying around. Can't even have that conversation, because if I try to bring up something as far as an article, y'all saw what happened. So let me know what you guys think. Be prepared next month for a new horror novel from the vault of Would You Dare. And also stay tuned for that animated battle, The Trials of Shabazz, which is a comic book that we had done a while back, and we're animating it and having it ready to go. But until next time, you guys, check your closets, check the dark recesses of your home. If you work late at night or into the wee hours of the morning, make sure when you step outside, you check under your car, you check inside of your car, you check around your car. Be mindful of your surroundings. I can tell you firsthand because I saw a crackhead get out of the elevator this morning. And so be careful and mindful of your surroundings because you never know what's lurking in the dark to make you a story. And this has been LA Kendrick. With no tell from the ball, would you dare? And until next time, you guys be safe. And I apologize. Fill in the rest, subscribe, and get your own leash.